People get crazy when they don't know who someone is. If someone knocks at the door of their house and they don't know who it is or they won't expect anyone, they like turn off the lights and hit the deck. It's an extension of who I am as a person, which translates to stage and music, but not necessarily interviews and things like that. It's something I'm trying to work in because from the get-go of starting this thing, I wanted it to be like a 360 thing. Like it wasn't, I wanted there to be like a character and like an aesthetic, and then the music which accentuates that, and then the performances which all kind of bundled together. It's like a triangle of things. I've always wanted to do EPs and stuff. I've always liked releasing music as a package bundle, just because you can kind of, it doesn't pigeonhole you into making one style of music. If you do a single and the next single's a different style or something, people wig out a bit, but if you put a few different things and package them together, it kind of all becomes a part of you. You don't really need more than one person to produce a song now. It's not like you need someone who's great at playing drums and someone who's just a really great bass player or whatever. You can just do it yourself, you know? So there's music that's so good on iPods and then just doesn't translate all that well to like a live setting, and vice versa. There's music that's really good. It's really simple stuff that goes really well in live settings, especially dance things, but it doesn't translate that well to an iPod or something like that. So for me, it was like trying to find that middle ground. So yeah, it's a weird line. I also want to do a bunch more kind of like half-step stuff, like more hip-hop influenced, trap influenced stuff.
Drop like
Man, I was like a graffiti white kid from from the beaches in Sydney, so I had no business being into heaps of the stuff I was into, but I just loved it, man. Like those two cultures go hand in hand. It's weird. People that do graffiti get crazy about hip-hop. People that do hip-hop get crazy about graffiti. Just by being into graffiti, I was like instantly into that scene, because you listen to rappers and they're talking about painting things and they're talking, you know, so it spoke to me. But I turned like 17, 18 before I started actually even getting into dance music. And I just moved into a studio that's outside my home for the first time, which is really making me very productive, because I feel like I'm going to fun work, but you know. So it's cool, you know. I've been sitting down. I've got a bunch of tracks that are ready to go. Finding vocalists for a few. I'm doing another EP, which I don't know when I'm aiming to release, but we're trying to kind of tee up vocalists and just get something completely cohesive that I'm happy with, which is funneled more towards a solid sound than all over the place.
Drop like